forecast. And you know what? You talked about 2 confirmed tornadoes, but the National Weather Service is still out surveying.
Well, they are. I mean, there's 5 right now. There's only so many humans that can go out and do this, and it takes some time. We have all the information, I believe, for today, but they'll send more people out tomorrow because we know there's at least 5 locations. I want you to take a look at this map. There's 5 locations that they're surveying, and they just physically can't get to each one of them today. So Joshua, Midlothian, Kemp in southwestern Van Zandt County, Blue Ridge and Salina up in Collin County. Those are the 5. And remember, the Blue Ridge tornado at EF1, it was on the ground 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 100-mile-per-hour winds. And that's what we talked about the last few days. The tornadoes that we believed that we could have last night, they weren't going to last long. They weren't going to be the EF3s, the EF4s. They were going to be the weaker ones. But when you look at that, I mean, even a weak one is problematic. So on the ground for 4 minutes. This one in Johnson County, we don't know how long it was on the ground, but we do know that it's been rated as an EF2, winds estimated at 112 miles per hour. So that's what we had. Well, as soon as we get this information, we will pass it along to you. Christopher Elliott tweeted me this one, 3 inches of rain in Melissa. I mean, that was good news there. I like this one. Let me step out of the way here. Look at this. Let me stick my finger over here. 4.5 inches of rain. John Griffin texted me, tweeted me this from in Prosper. I like these rain gauges here. So again, he had a wind gust of 13.6 miles per hour and then 4.5 inches of rain. So good news indeed. 3.5 inches of rain. Mike Millender. Look at that. That's nice. Look at, I mean, Collin County was just dumped on. Look at the map here. Look at Collin. I mean, we're looking at, 1, 2, up to 4+ inches of rain in McKinney and also in Frisco. Rockwall had 2.3. Dallas 1.4, DFW had 1.3, Fort Worth 1.65, Benbrook almost 2, Decatur 1.5 inches, Chico had over 1 inch. Look at Terrell over 1 inch, Quinlan 1, Greenville 2.5 plus, Celeste had almost 2 inches of rain, and 100% of North Texas picked up measurable rain. Sulphur Springs 1.6, Corsicana almost 1 inch, over 1 inch in Cleburne, Waxahachie over 3/4 of 1 inch, Decatur 1.4, Bowie 2.2, Archer City 1.1, Seymour picked up over 1 inch, Albany had over 1/2 inch, and Abilene had a measly 3/100 of 1 inch of rain out in the big country. 93 degrees outside right now. The winds are gusting up to 20. It's 92 in Dallas with 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We hit 95 today, as I mentioned early on in the newscast. That's a record high. The old record was 89, set back in 1930. And that's the only 80-some degree record high temperature that we had for the whole month of April. And now that we've broken that, and we're up to 95 for the record, all of our record highs during the month of April are all in the 90s. So 95 the high today, the morning low was 57. It's still warm. We'll call it hot. 95 right now, a breezy south wind at 18 miles per hour. Pollen today, we have oak, hackberry, maple, and fungus. They are all there. Fungus is moderate, everything else is high. Cold front arrives overnight tonight, about 3 o'clock in the morning. The breezy south winds this evening, they turn north overnight, 58's the low, and tomorrow it'll be 20 to 25 degrees cooler than what we had and what we have right now, 72. That's my forecast high tomorrow. There's the next 10 days. 70 on Thursday. Cooler on Friday. Friday's high temperature is 68. 80 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday. And then showers and storms return, Mike, next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Some of those storms may be severe with high temperatures then in the middle to upper 80s.